Now the news in detail. Federal government, through the Office of the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation, has launched the implementation of the Federal Public Service Entrepreneurship Program for the benefit of interested serving and existing officers in the public service. The program was launched by the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation, Dr. Falashede Yeme Esson, in Abuja. In her keynote address, she explained that the program is a sub-initiative of one of the 6 pillars of the Federal Civil Service Strategy and Implementation Plan 2021 to 2025, which was introduced as an avenue to cater for the welfare of public servants across the country. She further disclosed that some aspects of the FPSEP would create opportunities for those in service to earn extra income, which will automatically enhance their lifestyles and well-beings, as well as enable those retiring to cope with life after service, while contributing to the development of other sectors of the economy. Inspector General of Police Usman Alkali Baba has met with the new chairperson of the Police Service Commission, Solomon Areze, a former IGP. According to reports, both parties met at the PSC conference room at the Federal Secretariat Abuja, where they discussed the measures to improve the mutual relationship between the NPF and the PSC, as well as identify new pathways for stronger partnership. Speaking with journalists after the meeting, the IGP, Baba disclosed that his visit will improve the relationship between the police and PSC, as well as enhance the security situation of the country. Federal government has revealed that there is a high rate of violence against women, children, and other persons with disabilities in the country. Minister of Women Affairs, Pauline Talon, disclosed this during the launch of the research reports on decent work to decent work for persons with disabilities in Abuja, saying that persons with disabilities throughout the world have been subjected to widespread violations of their human rights. Talon explained that available statistics indicate that the unemployment rates and more workers with disabilities tend to be twice or 3 times more than that of other workers. Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria has insisted that it is opposed to the removal of the subsidy on petrol, with the country refining the products locally. The IPMAN Public Relations Officer, Chief Chinedu Ukadike, insisted that there has to be locally refining before the subsidy could be removed. IPMAN explained that with the government importing all premium motor spirit petrol consumed in the country, removing the over 3.5 trillion naira subsidy would expose Nigerians to arbitrary pricing. In the bid to strengthen public confidence in the media as a credible barometer of public opinion, the Nigerian media will today unveil the 9-member board of the National Media Complaints Commission, otherwise known as the National Ombudsman. A statement by the President, Newspaper Proprietors Association of Nigeria, Kabir Yusuf, described the development as a major step by the industry to strengthen public confidence in the media through prompt resolution of issues bordering on ethical breaches in media content. Members of the Commission, who are drawn from the media, the bar, the academia, and civil society, are Emeka Ezeze, former Managing Director, Guardian Newspaper, Chairman, Mr. A.B. Mahmoud San, former President of the Nigerian Bar Association, and Professor Chinyere Okuna, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academics, Paul University, Akwa, Anambra State. Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria has commissioned 10 newly procured brand new high-capacity firefighting vehicles to improve safety of flight operations at the nation's airports, while expressing the authority's profound opposition to the President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration through the Ministry of Aviation, headed by the Minister of Aviation, Senator Hadi Sirika. The Managing Director of the authority, Captain Rabiu Hamisu, said in fostering safety and security flight operations, the federal government has focused on the tripod of rehabilitation, upgrade of infrastructure, capacity building, and training manpower development. The managing director noted that comprehensive training programs have been arranged for the users of the vehicles and the mechanical department to ensure that vehicles are not only used as specified by the manufacturers but also maintained accordingly. Still on the news, Nigerian Institution of Medical Engineers has fostered a partnership between academia and industries to encourage the domestic production of machines, which would enhance manufacturing and curb agricultural wastes. The national chairman of the institute, Dr. Familede Akin, said the institution was already running a program called Industry Academic Parley to enhance collaboration, since the academia is tailored towards research and development, which while the industry is for manufacturing. She elucidated that the institution placed emphasis on the parley so as to bridge the gap between academia and manufacturing and bring the two together for commercialization of inventions. Sokoto State Government has denied allegations of non-payment of February salaries to some of the state civil servants, saying that allegations were sponsored to smear the image of the state government. This is contained in a press statement signed by the State Commissioner of Information and Social Reorientation, Muhammad Akibu Dalhatu, and made available to newsmen in the state. The statement tasked those who are yet to receive their February salaries to, as a matter of urgency, visit their banks and sort out the issues that delayed their payments with their bankers. Away from Nigeria on the international scene, Malaysia's lower house has approved legal reforms to abolish the mandatory death penalty for some offenses. The amendment will be applicable to 34 offenses currently punishable by death. This also includes murder and drug trafficking, while 11 of them carry it as a mandatory punishment. The country has also a moratorium on executions since 2018, but courts have continued to send inmates to death rolls. Lastly, on sport, Toriano defender Ola Aina will miss the club to clash against Sassuolo after picking up another knock in training. The game is supposed to be Aina's 100th game in the colours of Toriano, but he had been forced out of the travelling team due to a lesion to the left soleus. Aina had previously been put out due to a muscle injury he picked up in October and is returning to the treatment table for at least another 3 weeks. After the training session in Philadelphia, in preparation for their league meeting with Sassuolo, Toriano issued in a statement that the Nigerian international underwent instrumental test, which highlighted a lesson to the left soleus. And that's the end of the news. But before we go, recap of the main points once again. You heard that federal government launches implementation of federal public service entrepreneurship program. We also brought you away that Nigerian media set to unveil 9-member boards of National Media Complaints Commission. And lastly, Malaysia Parliament and death penalty. That's the Citizen FM news at 6. As edited by Lawrence Umoiti, I am Aisha Shebubadi. Good evening. To listen to us online, please visit www.citizenfm.ng. Follow us on social media, Facebook at Citizen FM Abuja, Instagram at Citizen FM 937, Twitter at Citizen FM 937. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.
News update? Yeah, man. Listen to Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. Now listen. News on the hour. 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and 11 a.m. 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. News at noon, 12 noon. News from across the states, 4 p.m. And our major news at 6 p.m. Citizen FM 93.7. Always precise in news broadcast.
93.7 Citizen FM.
muna zuba ina ga gaskiya ba mu zo zuba ba wanda ya zo zuba ya ji kanshin Abuja zai iya fara ga symbols na Abuja to insha Allah sai ai hakuri mu ƙara kwanan jeji subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Muna baran addu'a ga iyali na da bata da lafiya da kanwarta Director General Dr. Kabiru Kabo iya neman addu'a wa iyalinsa da yarinya da ba lafiya. Allah ya ba su lafiya ya sa zakan jiki ne. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wallahu ta'ala a'lam.
Abuja. Wake up. Reach out. Speak up. Speak out. You are the voice of a new generation. And this is your station. Talk Radio 93.7 Citizen FM.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. This is to inform the general public that the holy month of Ramadan, the month of impactful rewards, and the month of blessings is here again. Therefore, we beseech Muslim faithfuls to sponsor our Ramadan programs such as Call to Prayers, Tafsir Quran, Qira'atul Quran, Ramadan Talks, Women of Jannah, Paradise, specially designed for the Muslimah, Children's Program for our young upcoming Ustaz, Dawn Program, Sahur Special, live on Citizen FM, and many more. Allah says, who will loan Allah a beautiful loan on earth, and Allah will build a house for him or her in Jannah. Talk to us today. Please call 0806 397 7823, 0812 0043990, or 0817 3964218. Let's partner to make it a Ramadan to remember.
الضحكة مش معناها دايما إني طاير من الفرح، ودموعي مش مفهومها إني بحس جوايا بضياع. أحيانا أضحك من همومي في عز قلبي ما انجرح،